In today's video we're going to be diving into more Borderlands 4 content, and I'm going to be going over what I believe is one of the absolute most powerful and best weapons in the game. And that's going to be this awesome legendary shotgun in the background, the Convergence. In the right setups with the right characters, this can be crazy good, dish out a whole bunch of damage and just wreck bosses even on the highest difficulty. And as well as that, it's just a lot of fun to use. As you can see, it tears things apart even on Ultimate Hunter rank 5, and it's definitely an item worth picking up. Now if you want to pick up the legendary shotgun, the Convergence, you're going to need to make it up to the mountainous region just over on the right hand side, and then you're going to go all the way up the very top end to the Stoneblood Forest, where you're going to be taking on Bramblesong. Now the closest fast travel to this point is going to be the Deathrite silo, so you can spawn in there and then just make your way all the way straight up to Bramblesong. There will be a few things you'll have to do, so you'll have to make your way through a few enemies or make your way past them, and as well as that you will have to move a few containers in order to get through the actual area. But then, not too long into it, you're going to make your way all the way to the vending machines, then bop down, take on the boss Bramblesong, and hopefully grab yourself some nice goodies in the process. This guy has a few nice legendaries, but I'd say this is by far the best one, because the Convergence shotgun is one of the most powerful weapons you can get hold of when you put it into specific builds, because of the kind of status effects you get on it. This one dropped on the floor after around about 15 runs, wasn't the best one. I'll show you the one I've got on personally, and I'll go over why it's so powerful and what characters probably benefit from it most. As you can see from the stats, it doesn't look like anything too crazy. The damage is a little bit mediocre from the looks of it, the reload time's pretty decent, and the ammo count, again, definitely not the highest compared to some others. It does have a nice bit of splash damage, and the great thing about this though, as far as I'm aware, it comes in pretty much any kind of elemental aspect, so you can get a whole bunch of different roles for this. But the main reason you're going to want to get hold of this is for this perk right here, Asymptotic. It doesn't tell you what it is, but from what I can gather, it seems to do a whole bunch of kind of slashes on the bullets once you're firing them out, hitting your enemies over and over again, making status builds very viable for this weapon, especially on certain characters, with the main one I can think of being the one I'm using, and that's going to be Harlow. For the manufacturer's part, I got a TDL one here, but this one's a random roll, so you could get something nice if you're lucky. And for the last one, it's going to be a guaranteed one, being a ripper part, which will need you to charge the weapon before it actually fires. All in all though, this is one of my favourite weapons in the game. It tears through bosses with the right setup, and honestly just does a ridiculous amount of damage with no glitches or anything needed within. So even if you haven't got the crit knife or taking advantage of anything in the game that's not working as intended at the moment, this seems to tear through everything without too many issues, and is definitely worth having on a lot of your characters. But yeah, there's going to be a whole bunch more content away from me. Hopefully you guys have a lot of fun with this weapon and get it without too many issues. As always, Wolfins Gaming, take care. I'll see you on the next day.